It's Thursday, March 24th, and you're watching GameSpot News, the only site dedicated to tech coverage. Let's get started. First up, if you have an iWatch, throw it out. Pokemon Go Plus is coming out pretty soon, and they just released new screenshots. The Pokemon company and developer Niantic have shared new details on Pokemon Go. The upcoming free-to-play game lets you catch Pokemon in the real world, just like you've always wanted. As was discussed in the leaked gameplay video, Pokemon Go challenges players to go out in the real world and find and catch Pokemon. Water-type creatures only appear near bodies of water, such as lakes and oceans. The new screenshots show a little bit more into how this game will work. Check out that cute Squirtle. Here are the other highlights from Pokemon Company's announcement. Some Pokemon can be evolved if the same species is caught on multiple occasions. Pokemon eggs, which can be found at Pokestops, will hatch after players walk a certain distance. Players will be able to impress their friends by unlocking achievement medals that are earned by completing a variety of challenges. And during gameplay, Pokemon Go players will be encouraged to join one of 3 teams and engage in gym battles with other teams. The Pokemon Company will also offer a portable device called Pokemon Go Plus, a bracelet-like item that connects to your phone via Bluetooth and lets you know when Pokemon are nearby. Oh my god, get your money out. Get it ready. Stop buying bullshit. This is happening. A new report has been confirmed that there's a more powerful PlayStation in the works, being referred to as PlayStation 4K. Reports that Sony is working on a more powerful PS4 are true, according to Digital Foundry. The publication states that it has independently verified a report published on March 18th, Mabide, which said the new version of the console will have an upgraded GPU. Now, although more than one source has referred to it as the PlayStation 4K, it's explained that even though the hardware offers more graphics processing power, it's not enough to deliver a robust 4K gaming experience. Even though it might be capable of high-definition media and some technical aspects of 4K spec gaming, such as high dynamic range, the hardware upgrade isn't significant enough to constitute a full step into 4K gaming. It goes on to speculate on 3 viable upgrade paths to the PS4. The first involves making tweaks to existing off-the-shelf hardware to decrease the size of the console's microprocessor while increasing its power. This would leverage recent improvements AMD has made to its CPU and GPU technology. The second involves scaling up the existing PS4 chip and attaching some features that allow for select 4K features to be added on. The report notes that Sony must bear in mind potentially splitting the PS4's audience and development resources. The subject of an upgrade to the PS4 was previously discussed by a Sony executive, Masayasu Ito, who said the company might consider a high-power PS4. And on the other spectrum of the P scale, Digital Foundry has conducted a technical analysis of Dark Souls 3 on the Xbox One and found that it ran at a native resolution of 900p. While it doesn't run in native 1080p, it's upscaled from 900p, Digital Foundry said. The game still looks impressive, specifically calling out its use of anti-aliasing. Digital Foundry also looked at Dark Souls 3's frame rate on Xbox One and found that, as was the case with From Software's Bloodborne, the game's locked 30 FPS with VSync leaves something to be desired. This means that while we do hit a 30 FPS line on average, we still get the perception of stutter anyway, with several unique frames running in a row, followed by multiple duplicates. It found, going on to note, that the opening section of the game dips down to 25 FPS in a scene involving heavy fog effects. In some scenarios, including large-scale situations, the frame rate can reportedly fall to 20 FPS. Fortunately, we get 30 FPS average for most of this Lothric section, and it's only in these isolated spots where the Xbox One struggles. An analysis of the PlayStation 4 version of Dark Souls 3 is coming in the days ahead, as well as presumably a breakdown of the PC edition. We'll let you know those specs when more details are revealed. Dark Souls 3 is now out in Japan, but tough butts for the rest of us, we don't get it until April 12th. So that's all the news we have for you today on this Thursday. I'll be back again tomorrow, and it's K9 Friday, so it's gonna be good. See you then.